Hi, everyone. Happy New Year, and welcome to episode 14 of the Tales of Terramir campaign. It's a new year, a new episode. How's everyone doing, by the way? Everyone good in the stream?
Oh, we're great. I'm
Doing
great.
good?
I think we're all recovering from various
I'm gonna
levels of
speak
illness,
for
Wes.
speak for Mike and say he's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, some of us are recovering from the exhaustion of the holidays as well as maybe some sicknesses. We are here excited. I'm Wes Ford. I'm the game master. I also play Savamel Kier, Sea Elf Cleric.
Hey, I'm Mike Jones. I play Gemma Ashenlight, Human Sorceress.
Hey, I'm Hannah Nye, and I play Willa Kettlewhistle, the Gem Dragonborn Blood Hunter.
Rob Parkinson here. I'm playing Raz'sik Shikali, Pangean Human Rogue.
And I'm Justin Kirkwood. I'm playing Anton Darghost, who's a human fighter. Badass one like that.
First off, we have some exciting news. If you've been following us on social media, we have new character art for Savamel, the non-player character that I have been playing that suddenly became part of the party and no one wants to let go of. So we made some art. We commissioned some art for him. This is we commissioned this from Elena Fe Art. She did all the other character art for our party. Same artist. She's amazing. She's super creative and affordable, and she really brings your vision to life. So you should totally check her out. You can commission your own fantasy art through her Etsy shop at etsy.com/it/shop/Elena ELENA FE Art. So check her out. She's awesome. Remember, you can subscribe to us on Twitch for free through an Amazon Prime account. Just don't forget to reapply it every month to keep your streak going with us. You'll get special badges if you keep your streak going. So make sure you do that. As always, you can watch us on YouTube, listen to recordings of our shows on your favorite podcast platforms at least a few days after the episode is streamed. We stream new episodes of the show on Twitch every other Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and be sure to follow us on social media. All right, that's going to end our announcement section. Let's continue our adventures and tales of Terramir. Hey, there it is, guys. There's the art.
So sexy. So fetch.
Savamel Kier. Pretty cool,
Yeah.
right?
Raz, try to control yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Charlie, for showing that. We're going to now let's talk about our previous session, right? A little recap. After dealing with a swarm of sturges while traversing the Rorsia forest, the adventurers found the home of the wretched hags, the ones responsible for creating the Crimson Knuckles. Entering the massive, hollowed-out tree hovel, two green hags greeted them. Willa spotted the decapitated head of Heron Bog hanging from a cage, the warlock they had encountered previously. And the hags revealed they were aware of their capture, expecting the party's arrival. In exchange for a new hag sister to reunite their broken coven, Auntie Alta and Wicked Paula promised magic, power, wealth, anything they desired from the hag mother. Finding their ways vile and evil, the group saw the hags turn hostile, and a battle ensued. Gemma's wild magic caused her face to melt away to a skull, which initially frightened her own party members. As Wicked Paula moved through the floor like a ghost, Willa managed to knock out Auntie Alta in a decision to spare her life. Her own sister, however, didn't have the same concerns. She unleashed a powerful lightning bolt, which killed her own sister Alta, knocked out Willa, and brought Anton and Raz'sik close to death. In a desperate attempt to protect her friends, Gemma approached Wicked Paula for a melee magic attack, but it failed and was met by a vicious slash of the hag's claws. Close to death herself, Wicked Paula decided to flee to save her own life, disappearing through the walls. Salvamil immediately rushed to heal the party, and they grappled with what to do next. Searching the upper floor, the skeleton of the third hag of the coven was discovered in a bed. It appeared she died an unnatural magical death. Gemma found a glowing glass sphere which turned out to be a drift globe. The party set fire to the hag's home and began their return to Oaktown while wrestling with the ramifications of their actions. Raz'sik continued to give vague answers about the magic orb discovered beneath the spire, seemingly unwilling to go against his orders while also wishing Gemma to keep it, ultimately placing the decision in the sorceress's hands. And that's where we left off. I will go ahead and bring us over to the forest, where we're currently getting ready to head back to Oaktown. And at this point, as you're beginning to travel back, there's some discussion amongst everyone. Salvamil turns to Willa, kind of out loud, so everyone can hear. Willa, you know that we've talked a lot about Gemma's magic. What about yours? I mean, we haven't even talked about what you did back there. What was it? You cast a curse upon the hag? Your hammer glows? What kind of magic do you do?
Well, I've been meaning to tell y'all about that eventually. There's some things that I just kind of grew up with. Some things that I can just do. She kind of looks at Salvamil, and very quietly her nostrils kind of flare a little bit, and she says to him in his head, she's like, I can talk to you like this. And then
Oh, that's crazy.
What's crazy?
Oh, you should know about this, Raz'sik. She can talk telepathically, like you can.
Oh. I telepath
What the hell?
Willa, and I'm like, that's cool, dude.
oh. She talks back to Raz'sik. She's like, in his head, she's like, yeah, I guess so. It's something I've just always been able to do. And then she repeats that out loud too.
You've always been able to do that?
Yeah. It's just something I kind of grew up with. Around when I was 3 or 4 years old, I'd do it to my brothers, and they'd scare the living poop out of them.
You're truly
No one
blessed.
else in my family can do
You're
it.
truly blessed by the old gods.
I guess so.
You don't
I don't
need-
try to do it
you
too
don't need-
often.
You don't need permission to read our minds the way Raz'sik does?
I mean, I can project thoughts at you, I say to Anton psychically. But it's not a two-way street.
The hell?
This is all about to get very
Okay.
confusing.
Gemma.
When you guys are talking in a different language in front of somebody, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on?
Raz'sik is
Y'all
still
have to-
doing hand gestures though,
You're
while
looking at
he's
each other
communicating
intently.
telepathically.
Gem Dragon, tell me this. Can you read our thoughts?
Oh no. I can't do that. And even if I could, I'd never do that. Can you?
It's more of like you can just talk to her inside of our heads. You can't read what we're feeling,
Right.
right?
Okay, let me try this. I'm not sure whether I believe you. I say psychically.
To Willa?
To
Well,
you.
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't speak telepathically, Anton. Savi notices
just
that
like-
you're concentrating, trying to.
Sweating, eyebrows.
Eyebrows
Say that word
everywhere.
Are you okay, Anton?
Yeah, I'm
He's got a
fine.
vein on his forehead.
I'm fine. Anyway, well, that's good to know. Anything else you want to tell us, Jim Dragon?
She's sweating a little bit now, and she's kind of like fumbling with her hands, and she says, "Well, since we're out here in the wild, it's probably a good time." And she looks around to make sure there's really nobody else around. Does she see anybody?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. That'll be a 2.
You don't see anyone or hear anyone, but you feel like you're alone.
Okay. She's like, well, I think we're alone, and Gemma kind of knows a little bit about this, and maybe you guys might have a little inkling about it from what happened in the chapel back there. But there's something I've been meaning to show y'all, and we're friends. We're friends, so that's why, I wanted to tell you. And I think it's probably better if I just show you. She'll walk away just a little bit from them, and she'll say, "Okay, now, don't be scared. I'm in control. Okay?"
Savamel slowly reaches for a crossbow bolt. Just puts his hand on his crossbow bolts and just keeps it there.
You really don't need to worry. You don't need to worry at all. I'm just gonna do something that maybe you haven't seen before. Not like this. And she'll she kind of turns around and she looks over her shoulder. She's like, maybe don't look at this part. Maybe it's gonna be a little strange. I won't look at you guys. She'll turn back around.
Raz'sik is going to put his hand over his eyes. He's going to do that classic thing where he leaves just enough space to.
Yep.
Like,
Savamel's doing the same.
cheekily.
Next to Raz'sik.
But I gotta cut my body posture.
Gemma's gonna hold Anton's arm, just kind of bracing for the impact of what's about to happen.
I just squint.
She's like, "Okay, no peeking now." And Willa's kind of gonna huddle over into her back and look at the ground, and she's gonna go, and her back starts to arch, and all of a sudden her joints start to crack and grow, and all of a sudden she has wings that come out from the side, and she kind of arches back. She's like, "Ah!" And you see a purple wyvern in front of you, and she kind of slowly turns around and flaps her wings, and she's like, "Whew, well, that is never comfortable. Ta-da!"
That's a better secret than mine.
Yeah. What you see, everyone, basically is, as she described, she sort of transforms almost into a lycanthrope that you've never seen before. A more feral hybrid version of a dragonborn, a more draconic version, almost like a were-dragon. That she becomes. She has these huge wings that fold out, and she becomes almost this feral gem amethyst purple were-dragon that becomes much larger and more feral and terrifying than you've ever seen her become.
Oh my god.
Are you still you?
I'm still me. She points at herself with her large wings.
Say gosh.
Gosh.
Why are you pointing at yourself?
All right. This is.
I'm sorry I never told you guys, but Ma and Pa promised to never tell. Made me promise to never tell nobody. So, you know, I figured one day when I had friends that I'd tell them. So, here it is.
Well, it's not what I expected. I only wanted to know why you like slashed yourself for your magic, but oh my goodness, this is it's pretty. This is pretty crazy. I mean, you can turn. You're almost like you were like Anton. Like Anton could turn into a wereboar, but you could turn into like a whale dragon. And you're in control of this. You seem to be. You're not thrashing about like Anton was doing during our dinner.
Yeah, I'm totally in control of this. I've been practicing for a long time, and I've had mentors to teach me how to keep control of it. The only time where you might want to worry is if we're in the middle of a battle and maybe I'm pretty badly hurt, then sometimes the beast will take over a little bit. But, you know, as long as we don't get there, we should all be fine.
You mean like what almost happened like 30 minutes ago?
Right.
Where we almost died?
If I was in this form, then might have gotten a little ugly.
For us, should we be worried?
I mean, I'll try my best to hold back, but you guys might want to stand a little further away if I'm pretty badly hurt in this form. But that's why I don't change that often around people. Usually this is just for fighting monsters when we're out in the forest, trying to keep the farm safe.
Can Gemma, like, she's going to approach Willa. How big is it? Is it like, are you medium-sized still?
Yeah, she's still medium-sized, but I mean, almost large size, like reaching up to like 7 foot, like much larger, wider, the wings kind of spreading out.
Okay. She, you know, sort of lets go of Anton's arm and approaches Willa and kind of respectfully, you know, kind of wanted to sort of like, I guess you say touch or pet you, you know, just to see what it feels like, you know, maybe your wing or something like that. Just more like very curious about, you know, you were just Willa just now and now you're this wyvern. And it's like, this is a very big secret, Willa. I can see why you kept it hidden for so long. Thanks for trusting us.
Yeah, we're all friends, right? So friends don't keep secret from friends.
Except for me. I'm just kidding. Something about text. No.
Does the dragon orb glow any more intensely, or is it kind of the same reaction?
Make a perception check.
From you guys being friends?
Maybe.
I mean, it's a good guess.
16.
Care Bear stare.
I'd say, Gemma, with that, you managed to look, and it almost seems you're not quite sure, but it might be a trick of the light, the sunlight, but it almost looks like as if a glow was fading out right when you looked at it. You can't quite be sure if that's what you saw.
Okay. How long are you gonna be like this?
Oh, this I can change back whenever I want, and then she'll turn around, kind of clumsily turn around with her big state, and then kind of put her wings back on her chest, and all of a sudden you see like this weird transformation. She goes back to her normal size.
See her go back to her normal form.
Raz'sik is just like in awe, staring at you with wide eyes.
So,
I'm totally
Dragon,
in control.
let me get this right. We start a battle with some sort of monster. You can just transform into this being. fight?
Yeah. Yeah, if we need it, I can do that.
And you can fly?
No, I can't fly, not in that form.
Breathe fire? Anything else?
Just my normal, force breath.
Raz'sik says to Anton telepathically, "Don't forget the telepathy."
Right. Telepathy. I can do that.
Wait, did she hear you?
No. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
being blasted
because
by-
your telepathy can go out like a language at the 60 feet.
Okay,
so.
cool. Yeah.
This is a lot. Sorry, I've never seen anything like this in the army. So
Well, I'm still confused at what kind of magic it is, right? Is this illegal in the Empire? Like, is it arcane magic? Is it divine magic? I saw you. You've been slashing and injuring yourself when you cast these spells. Is that what kind? What is that?
It's yeah, it is sort of a blood magic. That's kind of how it's passed down. I got it from my paw, and my paw got it from his paw, and so on and so forth.
Blood magic.
Blood magic.
So I imagine it's not really accepted around here. We don't tell people.
and that's a good policy. I can tell you that from experience.
It's a shame one as blessed as you would have to hide in the shadows.
Well, I wouldn't call it quite a blessing, but it's definitely not a curse. It's a tool. We use it for good.
You're wrong.
Well,
I think it's a sign. I think my mission becomes clearer to me.
What's
Oh.
that?
What do you mean?
I
by
think
that,
maybe I'm here to protect her. She's in the shape of my old gods. I was cast adrift by my nation without purpose, aimed like an arrow towards a target I didn't know. And I think-
Exile? I'm sorry.
I mean, I've contemplated that. But I think over the last weeks that we've been traveling together, I think my mission becomes clearer every day. It's to help you do whatever it is that this group needs to do.
It's a lot to consider with that, and if we're going to keep this gem or not. When we go back to town, are we going to try to avoid the tavern? Because, well, the man in the yellow coat would probably be there. And then, of course, by the time we get there, it might be nightfall. Like I said before, I think tomorrow we should continue north, keep going to the kingdom of Cordier. That is, if you want to continue following me there. That's what I plan to do.
Whatever gets me out of the Empire.
Yeah,
Right.
we're still with you.
Any other thoughts or anything else before we move on?
Yeah, I think
Raz'sik
we're all
turns
just
towards Gemma and he says,
the
"The man in the yellow cloak, had we decided to make him an enemy?"
I don't want to make an enemy out of anyone, but haven't quite decided yet. This is sort of out of my normal experience, and there are things that are telling me to keep this thing either for myself or away from the wrong hands, but I don't know what is what.
Well, trust your gut. You're a survivor first and foremost.
I still have to think about it. But I'd say we get to the tavern and maybe or the inn and maybe sleep on it.
Okay. You do continue to follow the path back. Takes a few hours. By the time you get back to Oaktown, it is dark. It's nightfall. You kind of emerge from the forest and see sort of the glowing torchlight in the distance of the town, and begin to approach the main town proper. Go ahead and show you that map again. Where would you like to go first? We're going to go straight to the town.
Does anyone have an extra brown cloak that I could borrow? For plausible deniability's sake.
You should have one from all the disguises we picked up from not Suntown. Not
That's true. I do have a disguise kit, I believe.
No, we picked up a bunch of thrift clothes, didn't we? Like
Talking about the Sunpost tourism shirt.
Sunpost, the one.
Maple Crossing.
Thank you. Maple Crossroads, yeah.
The market there.
Yeah. Peasant clothing. Unless you ditched your cloak.
I don't see that. I've got my my Desert Traveler's cloak, and that's pretty much all I see. I do not see a disguise thing. I think I went with the burglar's back instead.
No, we bought disguises from you.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Not disguises, but
Yes, glasses, nose.
yeah.
All right.
Like different
Can I
clothing.
cobble together, DM? Can I cobble together a plausible deniability suit for town so the yellow cloak doesn't kill me later?
You can attempt to disguise yourself if you'd like to.
I would like to do that.
Do you have a disguise kit?
I have disguise is.
Well, if you don't have a disguise kit, they'll make a different check, but you can still attempt to do so. If you'd like to sort of disguise yourself the best you can, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me, please.
Ooh, I do have dark common clothes, including a hood, but I'll go ahead. And
Just a ninja.
Well, you can
walking
use
through
that
the
as
tavern.
Yes, I literally wrote dark common clues, including a hood. It's one
Should
bag.
choke it out of that potion cellar.
But I'm sorry, it was a
Just dexterity check.
dexterity.
Yeah.
19.
You feel fairly confident that after you've changed your wardrobe, you're not wearing your flashy red cape. Kind of change up
Peasant's
your
wool
look a
was
bit.
so itchy.
You feel like you've changed up your look, and you feel confident that you've at least disguised yourself a bit. But
gonna walk
you're
five
also
behind
with
the
the same companions.
I'm gonna walk 5 behind the group. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Sevima goes, where are we going? For one, I'm pretty hungry. We haven't had dinner, but also tired. So what's our plan?
Sees the family meal for a bucket of chicken.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of it.
Yeah. Created a monster. I don't know, man. I would say Twin Crows End and maybe someone could pick up some food, but I know if we go to the tavern, that dude's going to be there.
Yeah.
Maybe we just get some food, some dining, some room service at the inn.
Room service?
Yeah, they have room service. You order it and then they bring up your food.
That's cool. I've never done that before.
Oh yes, it's pretty cool. You should try it.
I will. I think I will. You can get anything.
Oh, what's up on the menu? And they cook it, then bring it up to you to your room. We'll have to buy new rooms though. With all the recent sort of earnings, I'm personally going to get my own room.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. Just,
All right.
I just want my own room. Get a bit more sleep. As you all approach the Twin Crows Inn, see the familiar woman that you've seen working there. She goes, Ah, yes, you're back. Welcome, welcome. Another room for tonight. Looks around at all of you.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
ma'am.
All right. How many rooms are we going to be requiring?
Actually, oh hey, Willa, do you want a room together tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love that.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
We'll take
Girls' night. Okay, 5 silver for each room. Savamel kind of raises, like places down 5 silver. She hands him a key. Savamel has his own room.
I got this
She
one.
looks around at everyone else.
Yeah. Just one barracks for me, please.
Okay, hands it one over to Anton. Anton, remove 5 silver. Gemma, remove 5 silver. And looks over at Raz'sik, who's at the back of the line.
I'll take, and trying to do a voice that doesn't sound like my real one. I'll take a room.
Oh, yes, Mr. Zickley. Yes.
No,
Thank you for
no.
returning to Twin Crow's Inn. Here you go. Hands over
That's
your
not
key.
it at all. Yeah.
Thank you for your continued service here, Twin Crow's Inn.
You and Anton should just share the master, sleep back to back or head to toe.
Well, the rooms have been purchased now. So.
Okay.
Great suggestion, Gemma. But
Anton, how do you feel about
One,
sleeping back
two,
to back with our swords out? Like, well, not like that, but I mean,
I tend to slash in my sleep. It's probably not a good idea.
okay.
It's just tatters in the morning.
And then before Savamo goes up to the room, he goes, "Do you provide? Could you bring food up to each of our rooms?" That the thing? Yes, of course. Yes. What would you like to have? We have our typical things on the menu. Yeah, Savamo goes, "Chicken. Do you have chicken? I really want. If you have chicken, please let it." She goes, we don't have any chicken, unfortunately. We do.
Oh no.
We do have chunks of beef, because no, I can't do red meats yet.
Beef's good.
Maybe you should try it. You seem to have had
Not yet.
success
I'm
with
not.
chicken.
I need to drink more wine first. I would like 2 pitchers of wine and a loaf of bread and a cheese hunk brought to my room, please. She goes, okay. She tallies it up. That's going to be 3 silver and 2 copper pieces. Goes, hands that over, and he goes, "Bye, everyone. I'm going to bed. See you in the morning." And Savamel heads out.
Did he get a lot better looking since last week? Or since we left?
We were all thinking it. Thank you, Gemma. These few weeks on the road have got him ripped.
It's crazy.
It's like so hot now. It's so weird.
You just had to use a different muscle group than the ones you need to swim.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Anyway,
Lady at the front turns to the rest of you. We do offer ale, wine, bread, cheese, and chunks of beef.
we get maybe a thing of meat and cheese and bread and maybe some apples.
I don't know. You know what? I can check for apples.
Fruit? Any kind of fruit?
Do you mind waiting? I'll go check real quick.
Yeah, sure.
She goes back real quick. Gone for like 30 seconds. Comes back. Goes, we're fresh out of apples. But we do have what was it? Oh, we have strawberries.
Oh, that sounds great.
And
Will, you want some
strawberries?
strawberries? Do you want anything else? Maybe some of that meat? The beef
Yeah.
chunks.
Some beef chunks.
So maybe 2
Some
beef
wine?
chunks. Okay, pitcher of wine, glass of wine.
Yeah.
Pitcher.
Pitcher.
2. Okay, let's see.
Just
That's
doing it
going to
up.
be. That's going to be. Let's round up to 10 silver.
I got this. I'll get it.
Are you sure?
Holds it up. Oh, of course, of course.
Okay. Thanks. I'm just really excited. I've never had room service before.
It will be up in a few minutes. And enjoy your stay at the Twin Crows Inn. Again.
I also would like food.
What would you like, sir?
How much wine did the fish
The pitcher?
he get? And I just kind of gesture at Savamil.
Oh, he ordered a pitcher. It's about 4 glasses.
I'll have one of those and the beef too. Actually, 2 helpings of beef.
Got it. That's going to be 8 silver for you then.
I give you 10, and I kind of stare at you intensely. Say, what I like about this place is discretion. Keep your clientele secret. Respect their privacy.
She winks and goes, "That's what we do best." Takes the coins and falls them. Enjoy your stay, Mr. Darghost.
You sound like you're doing weird sex stuff, I say to Anton after the waitress leaves.
And then looks over at Raz'sik. Anything else? Do you need any room service?
Soup and salad, please.
Don't have any of those.
No chicken, no apples, no soup and salad.
Have you seen the peasants? Like, they're not
It's more
living
like a
a
snack.
well-rounded lifestyle.
It's more like a snack.
Do I want the bread or do I want the beer bread?
It's not a fucking Olive Garden.
It's not fucking all.
I love that.
snack.
That's your example of like most varied restaurant. It's not Wisconsin. Yes, I'll have
Beef, cheese, bread, wine, or ale.
Would it be possible for us to get some rations from you? Do you have anything that we could package? Maybe any like old.
Oh, unfortunately, we don't sell anything like that. You'd have to go over to Beljaw's Goods in the morning.
Okay. Of course, I would love to go to a second location in town. That's exactly what I want to do. Thank you. I will have the house porridge and a stout ale.
Okay, we will get you an ale, and I can bring you up some bread and cheese. How about that? That's going to be
Basically porridge.
1 silver and 6 copper.
Okay, I slide over that some.
All right, enjoy your stay. And kind of turns to do some paperwork and other things. At this point, it is pretty late at night. It's been a long day for you all. You all, I'm assuming, go up to your rooms. Is there anything that anyone wants to do before we, take a long rest and end it for the day?
Did we sleep between when we were in the forest and now?
No, you did
Just
take
short
a
rest.
short rest. That was it. I think everyone already got the benefits of that, but
Right.
that was it.
That was right after the witches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So after-
I don't know. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So after about 40 minutes, I creep out into the hallway and I just kind of tap on your door, Savamil.
He goes, come in. It's open. You come in and he's like puts the sheets over him because you can see that he's shirtless and he's kind of leaning on one side.
my.
Didn't expect you to come in. What's up?
Oh hey, I'm a little wobbly. So have you had your wine yet?
Oh yeah. You see that he's holding a glass of wine. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
that's not bad.
So
Sit down. What's going on?
no, I'm not going to stay. From behind my back, I pull up one of my helpings of beef. I'm like, you gotta try this.
I think I've had enough glasses of wine.
So
to
Sure,
try.
that's the kind of
Is
music.
it-
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Is it good though? I'm kind of onto the chicken thing right now.
Yeah, that's a stepping stone. But
It's a
All
I
right.
mean, this is This is the swordfish of the land. Is it
Goes over.
is it-
He kind of like moves the sheet, and you can see that he's got his loincloth on, but that's about it. Comes over.
Eyebrow goes up.
He's very muscular. There's almost like because he's aquatic, he almost has like this little berry of sweat, kind of goes between his ab muscles.
Keep describing it, Wes.
It's getting hot in here.
So,
You
Anton,
feel your blood rising.
paint the picture for Anton.
Goes up and takes the beef and uses a knife to cut it. A bit chewy. Not bad. Not bad. Different.
Hey.
I'm not sure. Is this the best quality? Is it?
I wouldn't know. We don't get good quality meat in the army, but I respect you for trying.
What kind of animal is it even? Cow?
It's a cow. Yeah, it's a cow.
Kind of like picking the
Cow.
gristle out of his teeth. I could try more of that, maybe at the at the restaurant. But thanks for making me try it.
Hey,
It wasn't bad.
anytime.
It wasn't bad.
And I
Hey, cheers. You want some more wine? Here. He pours some of his pitcher into your glass.
take a little extra.
Take that. Take that. Cheers. Cheers. Here, buddy.
Hey,
Do you need any heroes before you go to bed?
I'm sorry.
Any heroes? I'll give you a back rub, or do you just want to go?
I'll tell you what. Rain check, and see you in the morning. Okay. And I
Yeah,
kind
let's
of
get some sleep.
uncomfortably back up
Back
to the
up.
door, never taking my eyes off.
And he's just standing there, mostly naked.
Salute.
Cheers.
Close the door.
We're gonna find him huddled
As you're walking-
in the middle of the night, just like gnawing on, like
He's
raw
in the
meat.
hall.
This is delicious.
As
This is
you
my
start to
quest.
walk back to your room, Anton, you do hear the lock go of the room. Amazing. Anyone else want to do anything?
I kind of just wanted to like chat with Willa, sort of having that comfortable sort of, friend chat, eating our food and just going over stuff that we do on the farm. I don't want to get into crazy specifics or anything like that, but just feeling comfortable with her, just a good friend, almost like missing my big sister, and then just like sort of talking to her about things and stuff we do on the farm.
You're making like arm gestures, like you're scything the wheat, and you're both just laughing. Like,
I use my
the camera
use
hovers
your
over you
core
mindlessly.
to scythe the wheat, right? I mean, that's how I always learn. You use your core and wrists is what it is. Halfway through, though, I want to ask her, while we're still like finishing our food and stuff, like, so how long have you known that you could do what you do, your blood magic?
Oh yeah. So, and Will is very excited to be having a girls' night. So this is what happened, and she's been drinking wine, so she's a little tipsy or something.
Yes.
So that one time, my parents, my mom and pa, they told me about it, and then they said there was going to be a ceremony. So we went out at nighttime when the moon was out, and we did the ceremony. And I mean, I knew it was going to happen, right? So I was maybe 18, 19, something like that. So it's been a couple years now. Yeah.
So you've been able to do it for quite a while.
Yeah. At first, I could not, just like Anton, I could not control it at all. But now I'm much better at it. I killed a lot of sheep back then.
Oh, I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Can your parents do it?
Yeah, yeah. It's passed down through everybody. So I mean, they give us the choice to say no, but we all kind of need it to protect the farm. If we don't do it, then eventually the monsters will come in. They'll start taking the cattle and whatnot. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
everyone can
understand
do
that.
it. Yeah. Except my younger brother, he's not old enough yet. But once he's old enough, then he'll probably do it too.
Do they also turn into dragons?
Yeah, yeah. We all turn into wyverns, which is
Wyverns.
it's very interesting because I'm a dragon born, so the fact that they all do change into it too. I mean, when we're all changed together, I kind of feel like they're a little bit, we're a little bit closer. We're a little bit more like each other. It's really nice.
Well, I'm sure they'll always be your family, and I'm sure that feels really special. I'm happy that you could share that with them.
Thanks, Gemma. And I'm sure it's the same with your sister too. Hopefully, you guys can meet up again soon. Once things settle down a bit.
Yeah, she kind of deflects it. Sort of. She's got her thing with the Empire right now. She's always busy doing stuff with them. She left the farm as soon as she could join uh, the Empire. In their armed forces, being a lone born and all, it was kind of difficult for her. But she worked really hard, and I've never seen her work at anything that hard, not even on the farm. Um, she says she has her reasons. She never really got into it, but uh, yeah, maybe we'll see each other again someday. And she just kind of takes a long sort of drink out of her wine and gets kind of quiet.
Well, you must be proud. She seemed like she loved you very much when she saved us that time at Maple Crossing. So I'm in debt to her for what she did.
Yeah, she's great. I really miss her. And I hope she's okay. She's got a tough job.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine.
Hey, I was thinking about it, and she turns and she actually it's on her ring. She pulls this ring off of her finger. I think it's an amber or orange crystal on it, and hands it to her. I say, I want you to have this. It's not much, but maybe you could use it. I got this off that guy that tried to mug us in the forest. I didn't really share this with anyone before. I just haven't. It just didn't come up before. But if you put it on, you can actually jump really high when you use it. When you use the command word. I know you're always fighting, for us and in the front lines. Maybe you could use it. Maybe it'll come in handy at some point. You have to attune to it, whatever the world version of that, however I say that. But maybe this will help out, just sort of as a thank you, for being so sweet.
Gemma, are you sure? And she kind of looks at it and she's like, are you sure you found this? This is
Oh, I didn't find it. Well, I found it on the guy. So, but yeah, maybe you can use it. I think that'd be pretty cool.
okay. I'll take it. I'll use it. If you ever want it back, just let me know. And she'll slip it on her finger and she's like, oh my god, thank you so much. And she gives her a huge crushing hug.
Chokes it and does the whole tap out sort of.
Best friends. And she takes her mug and kind of cheers you.
Yeah, and starts drinking, feeling very comfortable, missing her sister, and sort of just happy to share that with Willa. So that's all I got.
Yeah, very good. With that, everyone, begins to emit more so than others with the alcohol. Might immediately crash, but you feel the peacefulness of sleep overtake you as you drift off to sleep. And one moment, sorry. Gotta get to my notes here. Raz'sik, after you fall into a deep sleep, you awake suddenly by the sound of a psychic dagger igniting against your throat. Your eyes quickly adjust to the soft pinkish glow that now fills your room, and you see the man in the yellow cloak standing over you. As he speaks, you're reminded that one's telepathic voice can differ than one's physical voice. The years of smoking his pipe has become evident as a hoarse sentence breaks the tense silence. Where's the orb? And we're going to go to break right here.
Right.
See you all in a few.
No, actions have consequences.
Welcome back from our break. So, where we last left off, everyone was going to a long rest, and Raz'sik was awakened by the sound of a psychic dagger igniting against his throat. He saw that the man in the yellow cloak, the one that he's been avoiding, the Pangean who's been awaiting the orb, has entered his room and is standing over him, saying, "Where's the orb?"
Witches took it. It's Raz'sik's first instinct is to lie.
Make a deception check.
Ooh.
Oh, 13.
Hold on. I'll roll this massive d20 that I got.
Do you have
Thanks, Mike.
psychic die? Can't you use psychic die?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Too late. You're not there, Mike.
That would have been a really.
You hear his voice speak now psychically. You lie. Tell me the truth.
Well, I couldn't.
Where is the orb?
I couldn't find it. It was too dangerous in that tower.
There are consequences coming for you, Raz'sik. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Is your name Consequences? And I want to try and react towards him. I want to try and I don't know. Am I like in bed? Am I?
You're laying.
I have my little like covers over me.
Yeah, you have your covers over you. You don't have any armor or weapons, but your weapons aren't, physical.
How would you feel if I used? It's a reaction, but it's my it's part of my gift of the Gem Dragon. I have a telekinetic reprisal, but it's only when I take damage from a creature that's within 10 feet of me.
No, we haven't taken damage yet.
Okay. Well.
And he doesn't seem to be damaging you or attacking you yet.
Okay. Well.
But he is sort of standing over you with this dagger against your throat. You know that you move, it could slice you.
Mm-hmm. And it wouldn't leave a mark.
It's true.
It seemed like I had a heart attack.
He goes, in your mind still, what are you planning to do if you're going to keep it? And why do you keep it from our nation, from the Ruby Dragon?
Listen, I am on a mission even more secret than yours, even more clandestine. You know how our people operate. Don't you think that they would throw my mind to the appropriate level in order to get this job done? Which you don't have the clearance to access? I'm going to try to pull like a clearance.
I only know what I've been told just as much as you. I'm actually here on my own accord. Because I want to know why you're doing it, why you're keeping it. And he retracts a dagger.
And does he seem aggressive?
Not here to harm you. No, he seems to be backing away a bit.
Are you my friend?
Continuing to speak psychically. I don't know if you could call me that, but I don't want to harm you like they want me to.
And why is that?
Because I only know so much, and I have a lot of questions, just as you.
Interesting. What if
I'm
we
only
had a
here-
mutual relationship? What if you could be my contact? Where do you generally roam? What is your mission? I'll give you my knowledge if you give me yours. Because that's a dangerous thing you just admitted.
Make a persuasion check.
11.
Psychic die.
Oh, psychic die, psychic die. I'm sorry. I want to use the psychic die as a D8. I get to add it to my thing. 16 with the psychic die. I kind of give him like a psychic hug with what I say. Like I try and like comfort him, you know.
It's too dangerous for us to know one another. But just know that there are others like me out there. We don't know what they're trying to do. We just know what we're given. And I'm here to warn you. I'm not the consequences. Those are still coming. So I recommend you give up the orb to me now so I can complete my mission. Or you're going to see real consequences. They're not going to be from me.
Sunrise. By sunrise, I'll have you an answer. Let's meet on the outskirts of town.
North. Dawn. Agreed?
Agreed.
He nods. And then he says out loud, "Don't betray me." And he goes out the window and leaps out the open window that was there and disappears into the shadows.
I need to wake up everyone, I say to myself. And cut to me doing that.
Yeah, do you go around to go to
I
the
do.
rooms?
I knock on everybody's doors and I get everybody together.
Everyone hears knocking at the
Guys,
doors.
Guys, hey! I'm like going between them as I'm knocking on them. I'm like, guys, group meeting, group huddle, team huddle. So important. Gonna die.
Savimil's still just wearing the loincloth and he comes out.
Oh, he saw him comes on the loincloth, and Raz'sik, you can't help but take a double take and check him out, and then look away. I can.
Like that live action Tarzan movie with Brendan Fraser. Like first see Tarzan.
Where do
Oh my God.
Savimil goes? Where are we meeting? Where do we meet in your room? What?
It's a midnight meet.
So our friend in the yellow cloak came and he tried to, he did some light threatening, and we need to make a decision about that orb because I think I bought us until dawn, but he's gonna come after us, and he's gonna do it. So I mean, we either like hold the space for ourselves and prepare, but I think he's worth not killing.
So everyone's now in Raz'sik's room at this point. Savimil has put like a bathrobe over himself.
It's one of the short ones though, like goes up to his.
So, yeah, it's sort of like turquoise skin still underneath. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Why the man in the yellow cloak? He came to your room.
He came to my room. He put a dagger to my throat, and he told me that he wishes me no specific ill will, but he does have a job to do, and he would prefer that he do it. Which, I mean, I find completely respectable, but I also think living is very respectable. So, Gemma, what's your decision?
Did he say what it was for?
Absolutely, he doesn't know. He's just as clueless as I am. It seems like, not the most efficient way to run a society, but I mean, there it is. We get things replaced or taken from us that we are deemed of not needing, such as memories, so that we're left only with the mission.
She takes it out. Well, you sound scared.
I mean, I think that we can take him, but I don't want to kill him. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want him to come after us and me to end it. I felt a kinship with him that I wasn't expecting to find.
That's a lot. Okay. It's not mine. If you trust him enough, then I guess I trust you.
I mean, I don't trust him at all, but I do think it's a good idea.
I just hand him the orb. You sound and look really scared, Raz'sik, so it has to be a big deal. So I don't want this guy following us. And this isn't any of my business. I'm sorry I got attached. And
no, don't be sorry. And Raz'sik cups Gemma's hands and puts the orb back in her hands. He says, if you think that you need this, we'll steal it away. But there will be consequences. No?
Is that what he said? Hold on. He said that he's going to attack us?
No. He said that but he said that people will come.
I already have the Empire coming after me. I don't need a secret society of assassins chasing me down either. If it's that big of a deal, then just take it. Hopefully they won't use it to hurt anyone else. And hands it over to Raz'sik. Looks at it one more time and then hands it over.
Raz'sik will take it, and he gives Willa a meaningful look and looks at the orb, raises an eyebrow.
And even as you do so, Raz'sik, you almost feel like you can see a little bit of a glimmer of, just a little glimmer of light, almost like a fading goodbye.
I can't help but feel that this thing has some sentience to it. Rudimentary as it may be.
Maybe someone who knows better.
Maybe we should keep it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to believe. Willa, you decide. I throw it at Willa.
Whoa. Well, maybe we could talk to him about this. Have a discussion with him and let him know how we feel. I mean, he doesn't know everything about this either, right? Maybe he can help us come to a good decision. And
how long do we have until dawn?
Make a nature check.
Assist.
You can assist and look out your windows if you'd like. Get a sense of what time it is.
Yeah. Seems pretty intent on his mission. I don't know if talking's going to do any good.
It's actually pretty early in the night. You feel like you've got at least another 6 hours.
Well, what if, hey, I'm sorry if this is corny, but what if a bunch of us connected minds and we tried to commune with this thing and see if there's anything inside of it? Because I feel like from what Gemma said, from Willa said, and what I've felt from the thing, I feel like it might have might have some sort of life in it. And I just would hate to turn over something with sentience, but I don't know.
I was like, what difference is it going to make? If he needs to complete his mission, he's going to do what he has to do it. You were really intent on giving it to him before and being loyal to your country, so I know you understand what it means to him. So I'm a little confused what it means to you now. Why you're sort of...
I don't know. I don't know. Just do whatever you want.
It's a pretty strong feeling to be okay with invoking the ire of your whole society. You seemed worried. You seem worried that they're going to come after us. And I'm not as powerful as you, or as skilled as Anton, or as powerful as Willa. I will not be able to. I personally won't be able to hold myself up against a whole group of assassins. How long do you guys think we'll hold out?
You're stronger than you know, but I see your point.
How long is the reach, though? You know, what are they going to follow us all the way out to the Empire? I mean, they can't follow us forever.
Are they all as good as fighters as you are, Smiling Man?
I mean, almost.
So then we can stay. Will we find
Still
them?
enough to kill you.
Yeah. I wouldn't want a bunch of him after me, after watching him in action, to be honest. I can only do so much, even if we have a wyvern.
How far does their reach extend across the continent? If we get to a certain point, will they stop following us?
That's my question. It's like, I feel like we've been debating this for so long. What's our? This is it. What's our choice?
Let's give him the orb.
Are we sure that's not gonna... They're not gonna do nothing bad with it?
I don't know, Gemma.
Willa?
I'm struggling with.
That one's Willa. That's Willa.
I'm sorry.
I'm
That's what I'm saying, Willa. Willa, that's what I'm saying.
He's so distraught. He's losing. Who's who?
You both have
If you want me to-
intonations. It's so hard to keep track.
If you want me to weigh in,
Oh,
listen. I never trusted Smiling Man, but I've seen him in action, and I've come to respect you, Raz'sik. I'm going to trust your instincts on this one. If you want my vote, give him the orb.
Since things are kind of going back and forth here, so are we leaning towards orb now, giving him the orb?
After your speech, Gemma,
Seems like it.
I am wanting to give him the orb, yes. Because I don't want you to get killed by assassins. That would be super lame.
I don't want me to get killed by assassins either.
Yeah.
So just hand it over. God, fine, just take it. Jesus.
I wrap
There's
it
no
up in
Jesus
a-
in Terramir.
I kind of like swaddle it almost, like in a little sheet. Wrap it up.
All right, but
Willa?
that's that then, right?
Willa, are you okay with this? I feel like this is one of the closest things to help you get to what you're looking for.
Well, I got a little piece of it with me, and she kind of like pats the stone on her necklace, and she's like, "Oh, if you all think that we should give it to him, then, I mean, let's just do that then."
What if we could find another one? How could we find another one?
There's more than one?
Well, wasn't there that map underneath the spire?
How do we know they're not after those either? Or those two, rather.
Well, we don't know. I'm just saying there could be others.
Are you referring to the map with like the 3 circles on it? Or
Yeah.
is it 2 circles? Okay, gotcha.
Oh, right.
I was pretty hungover. I don't remember this, but anybody have the map?
Yeah,
Okay.
from the
Can you rate the map?
Laughing Skull Cave. Pull it out of
Spire.
the Laughing Spire. Pull it out of the bag of holding because I wear that to bed, so I just have it here.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Where's the closest one look like it is in Corrier?
Looks like it's just south of the volcano where the circle is.
What if we have to throw it in the volcano? Just kidding.
That'd be a
Toss it
strange
into the
mission. I've
fire.
Done anything like that before?
No, it's mine. Gemma's like, it's mine. She jumps out the window.
Destroy it.
How did your teeth get sharp?
Yeah, so I guess that's that, huh? Can we go back to bed now?
Sometimes you have to make decisions.
It's gonna be
Are
hard.
you okay, Raz'sik?
No, I'm really not.
You
But,
can.
No, I
give
guess.
the-
Yep,
You can give the
Doing
word
it.
back.
I do. I've got it. I've got it kind of like baby, like the baby
The sling.
holsters. Yeah, the slings that go in front of your chest. I've got it kind of like that, tied around with a sheet.
Okay.
I guess we'll go to sleep.
Trying to get some more sleep. Are we all going together with you to deliver it, or are you going by yourself?
I would prefer that you guys go with me.
Yes, we're going with him.
Okay. I'll give some extra prayers to Porthalia tonight before I go back to sleep. Which I am going to go back to sleep. Good night, everyone.
Whoa, Savamil.
Night.
Yes.
You have something in your teeth. What is that?
That's a bit of... You got me. I tried some chunk of beef, okay?
Oh, great. How was it? We're just totally shifting gears.
Manatee of the land.
It was alright. It's... It was a little tough.
Sure. Place like
Overcooked.
this. Yeah.
What matters is he tried it.
Yeah, absolutely. Good
I
for you.
tried it, okay? I will say that flavor lent itself better to the red wine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a good pairing.
Yeah, it was a better pairing than white. All right.
Well,
anyway,
Good night,
good
guys.
night. Everyone goes back to their respective beds, and
Raz'sik is just like staring at the door across from him, like not even sitting in his bed, probably.
yeah. Does Raz'sik get much sleep after that? Rob, does Raz'sik get much sleep after that? Rob,
Yeah, I'm sorry, my sound was going in and out.
does Raz'sik get much sleep after that?
Not particularly.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe a couple of short rests strung together, hopefully.
Maybe I can give you a one level of exhaustion for
Okay.
the stress, and but everyone can take a long rest at this point.
When someone asks you if you got enough sleep, you say yes.
Teacher, just homework. Hell with you.
Everyone does awake the next morning with a bit more, a little bit anxiety behind everything. You're starting to feel not very safe in this town. You've outworn your welcome a bit. At least that's the sense you're getting. You feel like the walls are closing in on you. It's time to move on. Savamil is down. He's downstairs. It's dawn. He's already waiting. Everyone else meets down at dawn. Rested, but not comfortable. And you see Savamil sort of shoving a little bit of the continental breakfast that's down there. I'm ready to move on. Let's go.
Did you try some of that bacon? I know they have some.
I don't want to try anything new right now. Okay.
That's great. That's
One
fine.
step
I
at a
tried the
time.
beef last night. I tried the chicken. It's too much.
That's fair.
Seems
That's
good,
fair.
vegetables.
Should we pay that guy in the farmer's market a quick visit before we leave. If anything, it'll be a cheap.
No,
Healing potion?
here's my idea. We should do that, Gemma, but perhaps we just take care of this thing because it's done. We should probably go
Oh, gotcha.
do that
Gotcha.
and then maybe prepare for our journey north after that.
Okay, I thought we were just piecing out as well. So
No, I don't have any rations. Do you? I need crossbow bolts.
no, I need rations too.
Same.
I'm out of crossbow bolts.
Raz'sik,
to
are
do
you
a bit of
okay?
shopping.
You look a little unrested.
Rattled? No, I'm not rattled.
You
Why are
can
you
see that
saying I'm
Raz'sik
rattled?
has a bit of like a dark circles under his eyes, a bit, little anxious and not fully rested.
So mechanically, did I get a short rest? Like, what do you think?
You can get a short rest. Yep. No, no, I'm
Short
sorry.
rest
No, you
like
can take a
7
long
times.
rest, Raz'sik. You just have one level of exhaustion.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can take a long rest. Everyone else good?
Yeah.
Okay, Raz'sik, lead the way.
All right, I go to the outskirts of town that I agreed to aforementionedly with the yellow cloak man. I bring the egg and my buddies. Or I'm sorry, it's not an egg. It's an orb. It's some sort of sphere.
It's an orb with dragon scales on it. You approach and you can see the man in the yellow cloak standing there, kind of leaning against a tree, waiting.
As we approach, before we get there, I say, don't tell them about the map.
Of course. Lips are sealed. When we see the man in the yellow cloak, I ping him psychically as soon as I'm able to, and I send a psychic.
Kind of stands up proper and awaits and looks back and forth down the road, waves you forward.
Can we scan the area as we watch this happening? Like, see
Yes,
if
go ahead. Make a perception check. Anyone who would like to.
7.
18.
Oh, good job.
Oh,
10
5.
rolls 15.
A nat 1, too.
Nice fella.
Go, Willa.
Willa, you perceive around, and with your extra perception as well, you feel you're alone.
Looks clear here.
He's waving forward still. And he says psychically to everyone, "Well, did you bring it?"
Here it is, yellow cloak. I say with my voice, and I kind of lay it out on the sheet in front of us. So that's between us and the guy.
He steps forward and looks at you, Raz'sik, and goes, "My name's Balam, by the way. Balam.
Alum, well met, and I go in for the wrist grasp.
Snap.
Hell yeah!
And
Okay, psychically.
he leans down and scoops it up. He goes, "You made the right decision," saying psychically to everyone.
You said there were others. I say out loud. Do you know where we can find them? Others like us to question?
No. I only know what
Would you tell me if you knew?
I would. I think at this point.
You're all right.
Perhaps we'll see each other again one day.
Perhaps, Yellow Cloak.
How far back are we?
10 feet.
What are you going to do with it?
He scoops it all up and ties it into a knot, begins to put it in his pack. Psychically, still speaking. return it to my people. I'm on my way back to New Domar.
And what are they going to do with it?
They're going to take it from me, and I assume bring it back to our homeland. But that's just a guess. I have no idea.
Do you tell a hoe where the vegetables that you sell from your farmers market
Sometimes
go?
I talk to some plants that I'm cultivating.
Sorry, I really had to reach there. I'm not as
Do you,
homely as
do you torture metaphor? Do you torture people the way you torture metaphors?
You can see a steak by shoving a butcher's up a cow's ass, but no, wrong metaphor. Tommy boy, anyone? He goes, no. That's all I've been told. So that's it. I guess my mission has been complete, and thanks to you all, I've received it. Good luck. I'm going to be on my way, but you can rest easy now. I'm leaving town, and I wouldn't expect any harm now that my mission's complete. Safe travels to you all. And looks over to Raz'sik and nods and says out loud, Ruby Dragon be with you.
And on to you as well, brother.
And heads back into town.
Before he gets too
seemingly-
far, Willa will psychically message him and say, Balaam, I hope you know what you're doing with that.
He turns back. Me too. Keeps moving. With his
So
backpack.
cool.
After he sort of crests over the path, I go to Raz'sik and I say, "Feel better? You doing all right?"
Strangely, I do.
All right.
Elon.
I guess we don't have to worry about that anymore, huh?
He really gave us
Make
quite
decisions.
He
Make
he
decisions
wants
and you
Very
limit them.
generous of him to
Yeah.
trust us with his name. I think that we'll see him again. At least I hope fate brings him to us.
technically you completed his mission, unless his mission was just to bring it back. Anyway,
The gem
Did he
dragons work in mysterious ways.
did
I
he
can't
walk
wait.
back into town?
Yeah,
Okay, so
he seems. Yeah, he's
You let him
ahead
get
of you.
ahead
It's
of
not
us,
the
so-
awkward.
okay, so
We
like,
go
wait,
back to
where are
the
we going
enemies
back?
at the same place.
How did we do that?
And he just says the same line of dialogue over and over again.
No, if you
You
follow
see
him
it,
back
it's
and
press
you see that he seems to grab a horse from the stables and gets on it and begins heading south, the opposite direction of where you need to be heading, basically.
Let's catch up to him and mug him for it. All right. After all that.
All right. Savamel goes, well, it's early morning, but we do need to head out. I do need a few things, though. I need crossbow bolts and I need some rations, personally.
I need some rations. And let's scoop up this healing potion. We buy a healing potion and we get one for 20 GP off. But I mean,
Alright,
you should probably talk to him about that whiskey, that potion of courage, Raz'sik, that he sold you for 50.
Yeah.
Oh
that's a
yeah,
Good point.
where's customer service for? I look at the vial.
It's probably his dad.
Was that Beldor's Goods? Was that where that was from?
No, not Beldor's. It's the farmer's market. It's that kid.
It was the stand in the market.
I don't remember his name now.
That little
Philip
bastard.
Longwood? Langwood?
Languid.
Languid.
Wow.
Languid.
Good.
Nice.
Good
Very
memory.
good.
Got some notes.
Good notes.
I love a note taker.
All right. Yeah, I'll definitely go lightly threaten that person. I
Shake him
suppose.
down. I'm like, I don't know. As a player, I'm pissed about that dude.
It's like Mike personally is.
Yeah.
Paid 50 GP for.
We were like,
Kinda
sitting there
cheap
for like
whiskey.
10 minutes. Are you sure this isn't tequila mixed with Goldschlager? Like, for real, dude. This looks like it looks like it is. No, it's my dad's.
No,
shop.
it gets
I
me
don't
so
know.
pumped. I hardly care if I get cut at all. But yeah, if nobody else wants to do anything else, like I definitely want to buy some goods, and I want to go confront the guy, Slimy or Sinewy. What's his name? Languid.
Yes, Languid. Languid Potions is the shop. It was the stand. So you're gonna go straight to the free market right now.
Can we get all
I would
the
say
stuff
buy
there?
some rations first, and then.
Can we get everything there? Rations, crossbow bolts, everything.
Oh yeah, various stalls. Yes, you can. At least the items you just listed. There are certain things you can't get there, but rations you can get, bolts you can get, potions you can get there. Let me know if there's anything else specific you'd like to get, because you might not find it there. As of right now, I'm gonna look up crossbow bolts for Savma. See how much those cost. He's gonna buy 20 of them, probably. Anyone else want to know anything? You can just look it up, and I'll let you buy any basic items.
How far is it to our next destination, sort of estimating?
It's something we can talk about. You bring out the you do have a map of the continent now. Anyone would like to do so, you can roll an intelligence check. Unless you have something specific with geography, you can get advantage, but I don't think anyone does. So if anyone would like to look at the map and roll an intelligence or survival, either one.
Assist anyone who wants to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a survival, which I get a 7.
Roll again. You get a first.
Well, again, you have advantage, and Anton.
Oh,
Willa
I
got
turned
a
the map
15.
around. I turned the map the right way.
Yes, it's
There it is.
there.
Right
This
one.
way, man. Come
yeah,
on.
it's 21.
You idiot. I can't believe you were in the army.
All right. Well, it looks like let me check my notes here. Make sure I'm correct. It'll take about oh, here we go. I think Willa and Anton, with those checks, realize it will take about 5.5 days on foot. And Savamil goes, they have horses. Would that be? Could be a little bit faster if we. I've never actually ridden a horse, but that's what
Those are
people
so much
on the
gold,
surface
Savamil.
use, don't they? Yeah, perhaps we get a horse or something. We got a little bit more gold in our pockets.
You know what we should do is we should get butter out and just use butter. Not really. I want to say. I want to say.
Beat the bandits and kill that guy. But
Where is Butter?
we knew he was sketchy.
It's in the estate where Garrett dropped off his goods, his secret goods, which I'm not entirely sure were was legit. Sure, he was smuggling something.
You know, you
How
were
much do
joking,
you-
but I'm not sure that's a bad idea.
I'd like to, but you know, Savi Baby is on his way out, so if we want to help him, we gotta follow, right? We can come back after the end credits.
No,
Like
all
the
right,
end
all right,
credits.
yeah.
Into the campaign.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well,
promise
the
me you'll-
montage.
I'm
We'll
sure
all
he'll
meet
still
up
be there
here.
in 2 years.
Yeah, we'll meet up here in the DVD extras, and we'll
Mhm.
Absolutely.
get Butter back.
Pull up on the drunken deer and a table across from Garrett. We'll be like level 20 by then.
Right.
Nick Fury will be
Garrett
sitting next to
at
us.
the end.
Anton just teleports behind him, and he like is cut like in 1,000 different like pieces. Like
It's just like, where's Butter?
sheathes his sword.
Gemma's like, where's Butter? All right, let's get some rations. Yeah.
It's exciting. How much are rations?
Rations, sorry.
Oh my god.
This is so stupid.
So stupid. I'm looking at rations here. Let's see. Venturing gear. Rations are per day 5 silver per day.
Okay. And you said it's about 5 days out on horse?
5.5 days on foot.
Foot. Oh, okay.
A little less. It'd be about 4 days on horseback.
I'm going to scoop out 10.
So 5 silver pieces a ration per day, 2 pounds per ration. So everyone make sure that you add that up correctly depending on what you want. Savi's gonna buy 5 rations. So
I'll buy 10.
How much was it per ration?
5 silver per ration.
Okay, thank you.
25 silver for 5 rations.
We'll buy 7.
I will buy 8.
All right, everyone who's watching live, this is part of the game. We're
We're doing
deducting
it.
our monies
This
and
is
buying things.
Capitalism segment here.
Yes, exactly. I bought 5 rations for myself. Make sure everyone's you're keeping track of the 2 pounds per ration as well. Keep that in your inventory. Crossbow bolts, 1 gold for every 20 crossbow bolts. So I'm going to buy one of those as well. Savi was getting a little low on the crossbow bolts.
Can I change some of this? Is there a money changer, essentially? Can I, like, shift currency around?
That's fine. We don't need to role play that. You can
Okay.
shift
Are you
money
sure?
how you want to.
Are you sure you don't want to role play?
I really don't want to role play us exchanging.
I just want to bring it,
silver.
like, I just want to be a good player, And
I appreciate it.
I want to convert all my coins into Electrum.
We're also playing a show, so I don't want to.
maybe they want to
want
see
to-
role
is
I
everyone-
want to see your
Let us know in the
bacon.
comments. Do you want to see us exchange copper and silver in role playing? Let us know.
silver. We're talking electric, man.
Fuck Electrum.
It's the most convenient unit of measurement.
It's gonna backfire wildly on us. We're gonna be doing currency exchange RP every fucking town we get to because it's voted in.
Roll initiative for good interest rates.
Your APR is
Or-
12%. What do you do? No.
For our players, everyone, for our players, I posted on our channels. If you'd like to click that link, you can look at all the gear that you can purchase.
Right.
Now's the time if you want to do, and especially if you want any armor. If you want any armor or weapons, you'll need to go to the blacksmith shop, and we will role play through that. But if you need that or want those things, now's the time to do that.
I would like to buy some daggers. I think I have 2 of them.
You can buy-
I would like to.
Daggers you can get in the market. That's no
Okay,
problem.
cool.
Like the flea market daggers, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would-
yeah,
daggers and daggers.
They don't actually. They're not sharp at all. They're
No.
Handle falls off.
Guys,
Actually,
guys,
they're
the authentic
they're completely
Oriental
impractical.
style
Yeah.
daggers, and they're like the Call of Duty ones that you get that are all like the multi.
It's got like a yin yang on it or something, some stupid shit.
This one feels a little wiggly.
Saw that one in an anime.
That's how you know it's good. They're dynamic that way.
Yeah.
Can you like just go over the horse costs, or is that something we have to?
Well,
we have
that's
to
going to be
table
separate.
still?
We're going to go
Okay,
over that.
all right.
So just everything else besides horses, we'll get to that. That's what's something you guys want to do.
Is there a like a mail drop-off box thing?
There is you can hire a courier at the Curran estate if you'd like to deliver your mail.
Estate. Okay. Willa will head there. She just wants to send a postcard, but yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
Can I tag along with her? Just
Yeah.
for flavor? I don't know.
I want to before we do that. Is everyone good on their basic equipment?
Yeah, how much are
I just wanna do
daggers?
one thing at a time.
I'm just throwing stuff in now. So
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead and buy any of the basic gear you can get.
yeah.
Daggers are like the only weapon, and crossbow bolts, and any like ammunition you can get. Anything else you'll have to go somewhere else. But the daggers are 2 gold pieces per dagger.
Okay.
2 gold
so
per dagger,
subtracting 16 gold.
and they're 1 pound each.
No, these are these throwable?
Daggers can be thrown. Yes. They have the finesse, light, and thrown properties.
Does anybody need arrows? Because I need to offload some weight. These daggers are too much. All right,
I'm gonna use
I'll
crossbow
dump
bolts.
these
I'll do
arrows
so.
and I'll dump this quiver. I think that's enough.
Okay.
And this short bow.
Should throw those arrows at Langwood.
Yeah. Before we go to drop the letter off, do you guys want to do the Langwood potion encounter?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'll go with you to talk to the manager.
You're very
Everyone can
scary.
go.
Thank you.
Everyone
I prefer
can
to
go
avoid confrontation, so I like having a friend that, is kind of neuroatypical about it. Thank you.
You approach the potion stall, the one you had bought the ones before, and you see the young kind of like teen kid. Huh? Oh, hey, you're back.
Hey, bud. Is your boss home?
It's his dad.
Yeah,
Same
it's my
difference.
dad.
Same
He'll be-
difference. Let's
We'll
not
be
get
in
ourselves
this
here, kid.
afternoon.
You're working for him. He will be this
Kind of
afternoon.
covering the market.
Aw,
Yeah.
I wanted to thank him for this great potion. Where do you guys live?
Town. Our house on the north
Okay.
side.
But which side? Like, I prefer the
Oh, wait.
east side of
Which-
town. Like, but is that your guys' side of town?
Were you unsatisfied with your
Oh,
potions?
extremely. I was
Oh.
overflowing with courage.
Oh, the
The
I-
smiling man
I-
is saying the opposite of.
Yeah, I
saying the
feel
opposite
we're
of what he means.
sending the wrong message here.
No, I'm
He's-
trying to.
he's-
No, I get it. I get the sense he's being sarcastic.
No,
You
I was
get
trying to
that.
win you over, you little shit.
No, no,
Grab his
that's it.
collar.
Whoa.
Your
Whoa,
dad
whoa,
sold
hey.
me whiskey, and not even good whiskey. We're talking single barrel, 0 distilled whiskey.
Roll
And I saw my
intimidation.
friend's face melt off, and it barely did anything.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it too.
I was
If you
like,
don't mind.
how do I get a refund?
Well, you can give Raz'sik advantage because
Okay.
it's kind of Raz'sik doing this right now.
And I tell him, like,
Okay.
you're gonna tell me where your dad is, or I'm gonna hold you over like a schoolyard bully and shake you until coins fall out. It's your
Okay,
choice.
roll intimidation with advantage, Raz'sik.
And I'm projecting, as I'm doing this, I'm projecting psychic images of like this happening in the town square. So that's a 12 plus an 8.
No, you get advantage.
Oh, like is advantage? Oh, beautiful.
Because Anton is backing you up.
Oh, thank you. Oof, that's
All right, so
actually
13.
worse. 13. Yeah.
Fortunately for you, he seems pretty easily rattled.
Children,
And-
so
Okay,
quick
okay.
to break. I think to myself.
I'm sorry. My dad, he's over there. He's actually over there. He's right over there.
Okay.
And he's pointing right at a man that seems to be walking about other stalls. I know. I'm sorry. He kind of makes up potions sometimes.
He's
Most
drunk.
of these are real. The courage one is fake. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault. It's okay. It's okay. I smooth his hair. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You're not gonna tell him I told you that, right?
Here's a gold. Go buy yourself a penny whistle or whatever.
Don't give him money. Ask for a refund, man.
No, I'm giving him. That's not what this is not about money. I say as I give him a gold.
This is totally about money. He sold you a 50
Not this
GP.
kid. This kid didn't do it. It was the cool, ruthless hand of the market.
Okay.
We're gonna talk.
All right.
He takes the gold and goes, "Thanks. Don't tell my dad. I told you."
Mm-hmm. No
Okay.
worries, kid. No worries. I put it in his hand, and then I go and I
Immediately stomps to the dad.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, I think you should come over to your stall so we can talk to you about your return policy.
You're saying that to the
I'm saying
dad?
that to the guy, like kind of just like in his ear.
The dad, right? The manager.
Yeah, the dad.
Yeah.
He gets
goes,
so brave all of a sudden.
you see kind of a more heavy-set man, white hair that seems to be kind of combed backward, human, sort of in simple clothing. Excuse me? You have a problem with our shop?
I mean, I just wanted to give you a compliment on this great potion that you were selling. I pull out the vial. I don't know if it has like a seal or something on it that would indicate that it's from his shop, but I pull it out and I say, this is very interesting. You claimed it to be a high quality magic potion, but it tasted like distilled pig shit. I think
sorry
that
for the taste well, the taste isn't, what we're selling. We're selling more of the quality.
I think the knights would be very interested in knowing that you're selling magical artifacts. Because, in fact, I think that this was so good. Oh, it tasted terrible, but I feel like it gave me almost magical properties. I say to him, just kind of deadpan.
Make a persuasion check.
He's selling potions. Like, I don't think he's hiding it.
No, but I'm
yeah.
trying to I'm trying
that.
to be like, he is, and I'm going to use my psionic energy die.
You sold him something that it wasn't what you said.
Yeah,
it was.
well, it's
You said
15 with my die, 13 without.
He uses sarcasm as a form of aggression.
Well, no, I'm trying to convince him basically that I'm going to turn him into the authorities for practicing
You
magic.
could just tell him that you sold him. He sold you the wrong thing, right?
Right. Well, no, he obviously didn't. He's clearly a huckster. I say to Gemma as I motion towards him with my
I
right.
didn't say that as Gemma, but okay.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm kind of confused now where we're at, honestly. So you're saying that
So I'm trying to intimidate him, and
you're persuading
I am,
him.
Yes, I am persuading him that he needs to give us a refund because of him selling a faulty product, and also I will turn him into the authorities if not. I'm not going to actually, but
Okay.
he doesn't know that.
Listen,
Like full Karen on this dude.
guys,
He
listen.
sold me fake potion. I thought I got a potion of courage.
Brushes his hair like this, fluffs it up and back a little bit.
Listen, everyone. I'm sorry that yes, some of our potions are not as
Counterfeit,
potent
fake.
as others.
Useless.
Here, take this, and he puts in a little sack of 10 gold in your hand.
I think you owe me your.
Because
your
I believe that should cover anything else that happens.
Pretty sure it was 50.
Did you buy our
I
potion of
think it was-
courage?
I did buy a potion.
But we sell those for 20. So
20.
you bought it for 20. He hands 20 gold. Here you go.
Wow, they're so trustworthy. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that
I'll
should
definitely
cover the
recommend
amount.
you to my friends.
No, you should. Better than over at Beljoss Goods. We have better potions. Sorry for the inconvenience, though. Take that and
So
hope
Let
you
me
come
get
back
this
another
right.
time.
I'm sorry for the
Sold him a counterfeit
inconvenience of you
potion.
having to sleep with one eye open for the rest of your days. I just whisper that to him and I walk away.
Shiver down the back. What are you saying, Anton?
I was gonna say, so let me get this right. You sold him a counterfeit potion. He used it in the heat of battle, ineffectively, and you're just going to give him the exact price back. Where's the punitive damages?
Make a persuasion check.
Sure, I should roll persuasion and not intimidation.
Do you do it more intimidatingly? Kind of put your
Yes.
hand on the sword kind of thing? Go ahead and roll intimidation.
All right. I do everything intimidating.
Okay. With a 17. Yes, I see that you're experienced in combat, sir. Apologies. How about I make it more worth your while? How about here, another 10 gold, and you can have a health potion on me. This will work now, mind you. Here you go. And hands one to Anton and one to Raz'sik. Does that satisfy your party?
Kurt
What
nod.
do you Yep. He's done the right thing. And protected your own health in the process. Good on you.
Well, good day to you.
All right.
Starts to
so
back
now-
away. Go try and
Still
go
have
back
this
to his shop.
coupon. I still have this coupon for 20 gold healing potion. Can I just
You can.
get one for 30 instead of having to buy a whole other one?
Really hurting my business. Yeah.
Almost got us
And he kind
killed. That's
I'm so sorry about that. Listen, he comes back over. Yes. What's the coupon? What did he hand? What did my son give you?
20 gold off one of your potions of healing.
Oh yeah. So you want to buy a potion of healing for 30 gold?
If I could. I mean, it says that I have to buy one, but I mean, if you could just give it to me for 30, I'll walk away happy.
Absolutely. Here, just take this
Great.
gold. Just take this potion of healing for 30 gold.
Thanks.
I'll take that coupon. Kind of takes it out of your hand and rips it up. Yep.
Great,
Anything
thank
else
you.
for anyone?
Does he have anything else?
Shake him down.
Is there anything else that anyone else wants?
Yeah, does he have any extra, like, did he replenish his supply? Did we buy him out yesterday?
Yeah, no. There's more potions of healing and standard potions.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Anything else? Does everyone want to move on to the Karen estate for the letter aspect?
I'm going with Willa.
Okay, Willa and Gemma will go along just this. The two of you kind of go off to the side and approach the Karen estate. Willow, what did you want to do?
She'll look for anyone who might look like they're in charge, and she's gonna go up to them and say, "Hey, hello there. I'm Willa. I heard y'all might have a courier around here, someone who could send a letter."
See two like human guards, Imperial guards, stay in the front. Yeah. Courier. Yeah. I can take it back over there for you. Where you want it sent?
Oh, this is going to the Deer Haven farm.
Deer Haven
to
farm.
my ma and my pa and my brothers Chadwick, Chester, and Chet. You know, I was just letting them know that I've been out of town for a while and I've been places that they haven't been yet. And she kind of like turns the postcard around. She's like, I've told them all the places I've been so far. The sun post out, and now I'm going. More
I don't
north.
care. I you want Deer Haven Farm?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I can have that delivered for you. That's gonna be 3 silver though, I believe, to deliver that.
Okay.
I mean, that's gonna be a gold actually.
Oh,
You
gold?
just
Okay, yeah.
3 silver.
No problem.
Yeah,
He
one
pulls out
gold.
the gold. She gives it to him.
Oh,
Can I
thanks.
insight him to see if she's
Yes,
shaking her?
you can inside him.
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
You get a sense he's kind of pulling her strings a little bit.
These guys are assholes in this Karen estate area. Shaking you down, Willa.
Oh, you think that's not the right price? Should I? What should
I
I
mean,
do?
if you
Should I
want,
ask for him?
if you want to put up a fuss, but just want you to know he's taking advantage of you. Oh, I think he is.
Let me ask him. Excuse me, sir. Are you
Yeah.
sure 1 gold is correct?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. It's expensive, sending a courier that way.
Right.
I sent a letter the other day, and it was only like 2 gold, 5 silver. Excuse me. Or
well,
whatever.
It depends on where you're sending it.
It was actually further than the Deer Haven farm.
All right, fine. It's 5 silver. All right. I just want a little bit extra. I'm sorry. It's 5 silver, okay?
That's not very nice, but thank you for fessing up.
Yeah. 5 silver. All right, I'll take it. I'll get it taken care of for you. Sorry about that.
Well, thank you for telling the truth. And she gives him 5 silver, and then she grabs an extra silver, and she's like, "This one's for you for telling the truth. Good on you."
Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly. Appreciate that. Good day to you. And
Have a good day.
takes the money and the letter and heads up straight to the barracks, the guards' barracks, to send it off. All right.
That's really sweet.
Anything?
Well, letting your family know where you are.
Yeah, they've never been past the farm too far, so I imagine just giving them a little glimpse of what I'm doing is gonna make their day.
No.
For sure.
The two of you meet back with the rest of the group, and everyone starts to head over to the stalls where the horses are, the Calm Colt stables. And we're gonna go ahead to our break now for our second break, and we'll be back to continue with that. Just a few moments. Hello, everyone. We are back. Thanks for sticking around after the break. We are now heading towards the Calm Cult stables. We seem to have found ourselves in a bit of a shopping episode as we're getting prepared to head north. If you're just now joining us, this orb that we've been debating about whether to keep or not, has been given over to the man in the yellow cloak officially, and everyone is preparing to leave town and continue our travels north. So we did a little bit of shopping, and now we're at Calm Cult Stables. And you all arrive there. You see a man sort of step forward, human. He's got like blonde hair that's sort of pulled back into like a tight ponytail. Kind of seems a bit gruff, and welcome, Calm Cult Stables. What can I do for you?
We'd like a calm colt, please. Actually, for 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want 5 of them, I think.
Oh yeah, well, this is your first time buying a mount?
No. We've been Rob, who has been shopping for a car lately. No, we're just here to browse.
Okay.
You gotta take a high status position. I tell Gemma, assuming that she's never negotiated a horse before.
Yeah.
Kind of patriarchally so.
Well, out of character, I just posted a bunch of stuff that's available. The animals that are available, just to show you around. Well, it depends on what kind of mount you want to have for yourself. We have a mule, if you want to go real basic, only 8 gold, carrying capacities, about 420 pounds. We have draft horses to carry carriages, ponies, carry a little bit more. But I recommend a good riding horse. Run you about 75 gold, carry a good amount. That's what I recommend. We got all different kinds, different colors. But of course, once you buy yourself a mount and an animal, you're going to need to buy yourself some equipment as well.
That's how they get you. The add-ons.
Well, you're going to need a
The
saddle. You're gonna
dealership
need,
fees.
Bit and brittle. You're going to need feed for your animal as well. But we got some great animals here, Comcol Stables, I can help you out with. Let me know if you have any questions.
Wes, what's the year that we're in?
The year is, I believe, 1322 BSB.
Yeah, we probably want at least like at max like a 13, like 18 model.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, we got all these animals here are good. They'd be serving you well, I'll tell you that. Just depends on what kind of service you want to have. Mules are really great for just kind of carrying your equipment. If you want to be able to carry more and less on yourselves, you can have those, like a pack mule. Ponies, the same thing. Draft horses, they're really just good for pulling a carriage if you want to buy a carriage, or a cart or something like that. A riding horse, they do what they say they do. They're good to ride on and carry your own equipment on top of that. You can buy some saddle bags and place those on the animals and carry your things on there, so you would have less to carry on your own person. Now, I'd recommend a good riding horse. It'll run to about 75 gold. You'll have to get a bit and brittle to ride them. It's going to be 2 gold on top of that. You're going to need a good saddle as well. If you want just a riding saddle, that's 10 gold. Pack saddle's 5 gold.
What's a pack saddle?
Pack saddle.
The player is asking, not Gemma, because she would know that.
Yeah. A pack saddle. It's less of a. It's good to just. It's not meant for riding. It's sort of meant to put things on it. If you have a mule, then you have that, and that just hold a pack on top of it. But you can also buy saddlebags for an extra 5 gold. And I have all the weights listed there. You have to add that. You probably need to create, and this is Wes, the DM talking now, a separate carrying capacity for your animal. So let's say if you get a riding horse, their carrying capacity is 480 pounds. So that's how much they can carry on them, including the saddle and everything. Including their feed. Feed per day is 5 copper per day. It's 10 pounds for each. So we'll just have to do the math on that. Savamel looks around, goes, "Well, what do y'all think? I don't know which. I'm definitely going to get a riding horse, but I don't know which color I want."
Gemma is already sort of like petting the female gray, with the white speckled gray white riding horse, and sort of
the female white speckled gray riding horse.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. If we're set on getting horses, I think this will make the journey a lot easier. It starts,
we're going to be doing a lot of journey. We're going to be doing a lot of travel, right? Makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. And just start going. What's the guy's name? Did we ask? Did he tell?
You didn't ask. But
what was your name again, sir?
Oh yes. As the DM checked his notes. My name's my name is. Why do you have to make such an expensive fucking town, Wes? Why do you have to make such a fucking expensive town? Right, yeah. Name's Jasper.
Curse me in my.
Jasper, nice to meet you. I'm Willa.
Nice to meet you.
Mr. Jasper, I'll take the white speckled gray riding horse, please. And then sort of like go over, saddle, saddlebags, a bit and brittle. Just
Oh, fine animal, fine animal. Yes.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
You can go over to my wife over there. You can see like a half elf woman. Standing there. Her name's Riza. She'll take care of your checkout over there. That's gonna run you about let's see, 75 gold.
I got it. It's like 91 with the saddlebags, bit and brittle.
Bit and brittle.
Right.
You're gonna have another 2 plus. You want a riding saddle?
Yeah, it's 91.
10 plus saddlebags. Okay. Yep, that's gonna run you 91 gold.
Yeah, here. And
Yep.
Also about I think it's 5 silver for 10 days worth of rations.
It's 5 copper per day.
Right. So 5 times 10 would be 50 copper, which would be like
Gotcha.
5 silver, right?
Yep, and 10 pounds each.
Yep.
Just keep track of that.
Yep. And help Raza. Hey, Raza, like to purchase this horse and help her
She brings it.
fit it and everything.
Well, happy with the paperwork? Yes. All right. Here we go. It's a fine animal you find yourself here.
Thank you.
Now, we don't actually name our animals off the bat, but if you like, I can, if you have a name for her off the bat, I can place it on our certificate. If not, we can hold off on that for now.
Just hold off on that. I'm not ready.
All right. Yeah,
Feel her
sure,
out,
no
you
problem.
know.
Yeah, no
Willa,
problem.
look, another horse, yay! Which one are you gonna get? Gets really excited.
Willa goes up to the dark brown male riding horse and kind of pets him, and she's like, "Well, you look just like Bessie, don't you? I think I'll take this one."
Kind of nuzzles against you.
Me too.
Jasper goes, "Oh yeah, that's a great one as well." Yeah. Okay. And you're gonna want to take the male brown one. Okay, that's gonna run you 70. Now, you want to get the whole package, the same as your friend there.
Yep. I'll get everything in there.
Okay, well, at least 91 gold for everything, but that's excluding the feed. You're gonna have to buy that separate with Raza over there. Just add that up as much as you want. How much feed you want?
Okay, thank you.
She'll get you all situated. Put all the saddles and bags on there for you.
Sounds great.
All right. Anyone else?
I was just weighing the consequences of a pony versus the horse. I was looking at some of the specs on the different models. What would you say is the difference?
Yeah, I was going to ask the farm girls if we should. I was going to ask the farm girls if a mule would slow us down.
I feel like you would know, though, because being in the army and stuff, what you prefer to ride, right? You probably want to ride.
Like, would we ride a mule? Or?
He was in the pony battalion.
Yeah, but
mules are not.
If we just brought a. If we just.
Well, here's the problem.
We just brought a mule with us. Would that slow us down?
Mules
probably.
and you can have a mule and it's not really meant for riding, and they're also mules and ponies are size medium, so they're small. They're kind of meant more. If you want to ride one, you have to be small, like a halfling or a gnome. Otherwise, you can use it to just carry your stuff, and you can walk alongside of it. Riding horses are.
That's what I meant. Would it slow us down if we?
It would slow you down just a bit.
Would it slow us down if we just brought one with us?
We probably
No, if you were riding on a horse and you brought one with you alongside of you, no, it would not slow you down.
If we're trying to get away from someone, though, we're gonna have to drag it with us. And it's probably better to keep ourselves out of the earshot of Jasper and Raza, so that they don't hear us talking about people are chasing us. That we should probably escape. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. In case if we get run into trouble, we can just bolt with what we have on us rather than having to drag another thing along. These are really strong horses, Anton. They'll carry a lot. Even with this feed, it's only, this 10 days worth, it's like 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
Easy.
480, including yourself and everything your own. It's on your person.
All right. Well, you tell me, Gemma, and I'll get a horse. I wasn't the stable master. I was a combat trainer.
Looking it over them, I do like look at Anton, look at the horses. Like, hey, Anton, look at the horses. I'm like, what about this? What do you think about this black one with the white snout? Kind of like petting it.
Yeah, I like that one. I want that one.
Yeah.
I'll buy that one.
You find the one with the most troubled attitude.
That's
You
another
specifically
fine
get this-
animal. This, the male black with the white snout.
It's got eyebrows.
Yeah, you can. This is a fine animal. What's your name, Anton? I heard it.
My
your
name
friend over
is
speak.
Gregory.
Smooth.
Okay. Yeah, Gregory. Yeah. So you want this black with white?
Gregory,
Black
Gregory,
horse with
that's
white
it.
snout?
Yeah, that's the one that I want.
All right. Yeah, you can take that. You want the same package as your friends? Bit and brittle.
Yeah. Bit
All
brittle.
right. 91 gold, but you have to pay extra for the feed that you want. It's 91 gold for everything, including a riding saddle, bit and brittle, and saddle bags. But you have to buy the feed over with my wife over there at Raz'sik.
Okay. And what are your financing options?
We don't provide anything like that. Okay.
Release them.
Kind of grabs a saddle and puts on the horse and starts to like put your equipment on there as well. Yes.
It's a rough town.
It's not a good time to be a consumer.
No. That one suits you, Anton. It looks good.
It's got that same
you.
devil
Yeah,
may
looks
care
like it's-
attitude.
He's got a little edge to him. That's what I like. How much gold is that? 91 gold, you said?
91 gold. That's not including the feed. Feed per day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you might have mentioned that.
Yeah. As he's putting on the saddle, Anton, your military instincts pick up something. He seems to be slip something into the saddle.
So was that some equipment you just put in there? What was that?
Oh, I'm just fixing up your saddle there for you, sir.
Hey, Jim, take a look at the saddle and see if it looks right.
I go over and tighten the buckles and
Sure.
make sure everything fits. What's up?
I think we lost Anton.
Yeah. Do you know what he was asking?
It's,
It's kind of breaking.
Justin, go ahead and say that again. Yeah.
No, it was. I think he wanted. I figured he wanted me to eyeball whatever was in the saddlebag.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay. 13.
I don't find anything.
Do you? I don't. Is there a problem, Anton? I don't see anything.
We can move back to that. Just put that off to the side. And
yeah, kind of pulling near.
we're losing you, Justin. By the way, to the viewers, Justin's having a lot of power issues over there, apparently. But thanks for being patient with us. You able to hear us now, Justin?
Would he have assisted me? Well, I guess we'll wait till he gets back.
In the meantime, anyone, Gemma, did you want to buy some? Gemma already, or Willa, I'm sorry. Willa got a horse. Raz'sik, did you want to get a horse?
He wants the mule.
Don't hear you're on mute.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's because I was communicating psychically. I reach out psychically with my mind, and I reach out to the female gray riding horse, and I kind of like hold out my hand for her to nuzzle, and I just offer her comfort. And as she comes, like we have a brief moment, and
she buckles actually.
And
doesn't. I'm just kidding.
Animals do.
no. It's like I like a little roguish behavior.
No, she senses your. Go ahead and roll an animal handling. Actually,
You get a kick to the head.
Definitely gonna use my psychic roll on this one, which I have one more to assist in my skill checks. So I reach out and psychically calm the horse with a 7. So altogether a 21.
she seems calm and kind of goes up against you and just real calmly kind of nuzzles a bit of your face and looks into your eyes. They're just black, these black horse eyes. Gentle.
Mm-hmm. We'll form a contract, you and I. I'll protect you, and you let me ride you. And I give money to the guy as appropriate, and I get the bit and the bridle and all the fancy stuff.
91 gold. You're gonna have to add up however much feed you want separate.
Okay. How much would you say is an average amount of feed for a week?
We're hearing someone's audio echo here. It depends on how much you want. The journey that you're taking is gonna about 4 to 5 days. So
Let's say a week. How much for a week?
well, 7 times 5 copper.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. I hand him 35 copper.
Okay, and that's 10 pounds per ration.
Okay. I will put that on the horse, and hopefully it doesn't try and eat itself.
All right, you got your horse as well. I believe that just leaves Zavamil. Because it seems like there's only one riding horse left. I think this is the one I like the most, actually. The female chestnut with a white belly. I'll take her. She seems like a good one. And he pays for the same thing. 21 gold. It's all the stuff, and we'll pay for 5 days of we'll get 7 days of rations for the animal, a feed. Most entertaining episode yet.
What are you guys naming your horse? I'm naming mine Light Call.
You
got names
Light
yet?
Call?
Light Call.
Light Call?
Mm-hmm. Light Call. Like
That's
Shadowfax instead of, but light, and also call instead of a fax.
Mine is going to be named Tessie. I'm naming it sort of after my horse at home. That his name is Bessie. So Bessie, Tessie. Next one will probably be Desi. I'll just keep going on.
Raza goes, oh, I like that name. That's a nice name. I'll put that on your certificate. Write that down on your certificate of ownership of the animal. And gives each of you a certificate as well for owning the animal. That's great. And you can see there's a little label on the bottom of Colt Stables where you purchased it and the date. That's wonderful. Thank you all for your service. We really appreciate that.
Thank you. These are beautiful horses. We'll take great care of them.
That's good to hear. Anything else that you'll be needing for today? Looks like you got your animals, you got your saddles and your feed.
Give me your serum money.
Now, if you want a little extra for your money, we do offer what we call barding. It's actually armor for your animal. You can get armor on your animal as well. Out of character, up to a change. Basically, you can choose any armor from the equipment list up to chain shirt. It costs 4 times as much as the humanoid version and weighs twice as much.
Wow. This is like when you go to the vet and they're like, well, if you don't pay for this blood work, you're not a good pet dad. Let's see. How much is chainmail? At 25? So that would be times 4, so that'd be 100. That's literally from the hip. I don't know that that's true.
I believe it depends on what kind of armor you wanted. So, like, if you wanted like studded leather armor for your horse, that's 45 gold. Times that by 4. That's 180 gold for studded leather on your horse.
Well, what if I give you chainmail? What is that in the Adventurer's Handbook?
Chainmail, that's going to be 75 gold by the human version. Times 4, that's going to be 300 gold for the horse chainmail.
And there's 5 gold in a silver. So I actually have enough silver to cover that. I'm gonna hand him 1,500 silver in exchange for some chainmail armor for my horse. And
so you have enough for 300 gold?
I do. Well, some of that's in silver. Actually, all
Right.
of it's in silver. But
All of it's in silver.
Yes.
Using all the change out of his pockets.
So I have 124 silver left.
That's all your gold.
And some gold.
Okay.
And some gold.
So you have
I
enough to
paid
convert
purely
it.
in silver.
Okay. We'll do all the details. I'll fix up all of your horses as well, offline. But we'll make sure you have on your horse chainmail. It's gonna have 16 AC, and but the weight as well costs twice. It weighs twice as much. So it's gonna be times 2 equals 110 pounds on your horse. So just mark that, Raz'sik.
110 pounds on my horse? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How heavy is it?
It's 110 pounds.
No, I mean like the weight times what? 4? Weight and cost times 4?
The cost is times 4. The weight is times 2.
Times 2. Okay.
So normally chainmail weighs 55 pounds. On the horse, it's gonna weigh. What did I just say?
110 pounds, sir.
110 pounds. Yes.
For chainmail.
Yes.
Unlike Call, my beautiful steed.
And he goes, "Wow, he looks really impressed. Well, thank you very much. That's very generous. Well, you're going to be very secure out there on the road. That's for sure." And then kind of moves over to an assistant who goes over and starts placing the armor, the chainmail onto the horse.
Thank you. I abhor horse violence.
Oh yes, so do we, of course. Yes, you got to protect your animals out there. Well, this one's going to be riding nice and safe with you.
I'll take the hide for the horse. If they have
The
something
hide.
decorative or pretty for the horse. Unless it's
yeah,
just
we have.
like skins. You know what I mean? I want that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be mostly animal skins, things like that. Like
Okay. Well, we'll go with the leather then. We'll go.
leather.
We'll just go hide. I don't care about the looks.
Go hide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice quality stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's 40 gold.
Okay.
And 12 pounds times that's 24 pounds
Okay.
of the hide.
I
Anyone else want any other barding or armor on their horse?
I will also go with the hide.
The hide as well. All right, 40 gold, 24 pounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna get whatever Smiling Man got.
He got the chainmail, which is the most expensive. So that was 300 gold.
I'm gonna get whatever the
Or approximately
got.
1,500 silver.
Well, if you look here, Anton, with the link I'm posting now, you can look there, and that's going to show you armor. And if you, for the horse though, it costs 4 times as much and weighs twice as much. Up to chainmail is what they have available.
Yeah, just tell me how much what Gem Dragon got was, and I'll subtract that because
You want the hide armor?
Link isn't working for me. Yeah.
Okay, the hide armor is going to be 40 gold, and it's going to be 24 pounds on the horse.
Sold.
All right.
Now, do we get some sort of, I don't know, guarantee or warranty with any of this?
I don't know what kind of city talk you're talking about here, but
It's not city talk.
Don't lie to
I
us.
work on a
Like,
farm.
you know,
I have a farm. I
horse
just,
has a
you know,
heart
wanna make
attack,
sure-
like,
These horses look great, but
10 miles
you know,
from town.
I'm
You
sure
know,
this
we're gonna come
equipment
back
is-
for you, but
I'm
well,
sure this equipment is very reliable.
I'm giving you official paperwork on the animal, and what you got on there is our guarantee that these animals are healthy and secure, and nothing's going to happen to them
Great. Okay.
beyond this point from our end, unless you poison the thing. But no,
Wouldn't happen.
they'll last you, and they'll treat you right.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
And like I said, you got the paperwork there. Put that in your inventory. You got official paperwork for this animal.
How much does the paperwork weigh?
Official horse papers.
And that's gonna cost. That's gonna weigh 20 pounds on your side.
That's what it's like a fucking telephone.
It's like a brick of gold.
17 rings.
I'm also writing official horse papers right now.
Do they check this at the border?
They might,
Oh shit.
There's gonna be a
People could
whole,
be like,
whole
did
other
you
session,
steal that?
guys.
Well, people could steal your horse, and you don't know if it's stolen or not. Now you have the paperwork.
It's gonna be a whole session in itself, just
That's a
RPing,
deep-
then going through all of the papers for each horse.
How will they tell
Oh,
me?
now
to
this
shop
says you have
this
a pony. This don't look like no pony. Gave me the wrong papers.
Now that we have you back, Anton, do we want to go back to that part that we were talking about before we end tonight?
To the bar?
No, hey Anton, I didn't see anything on this. Like I'm checking your saddle and I'm making sure everything fits right. I'm like, did you have something that you wanted me to look at? It looks fine.
Yeah, I just kind of muttered to you like thought he was doing something kind of slick there with the saddle, but
Like what?
that's fine. We'll he was doing some kind of dodgy thing with his hand. I'm not sure what he was doing, but maybe it's normal. Like I said, I'm not familiar with horses.
Can you kind of look around? Can you show me?
Like slipped his hand under the saddle. and moved it around, and his eyes were kind of shifty. I don't know. Is that normal?
I don't know. Let's see. Can I try again?
You can try again. Roll an investigation.
Can I get any sort of advantage since he's telling me sort of where
No.
he saw? Okay. It's always worth a shot to ask.
Shut down.
For the shot.
Definitive no.
Can I get any sort of absolutely not?
They roll. I don't see anything. It looks
You don't
fine.
see anything. No, it seems.
You could ask Willa.
All right. Yeah. No. Sorry. Just I feel a little out of my element, so just need an extra pair of eyes that I trust. Thanks for
What
looking.
did you-
Salmo looks at. Well, you in the military, no? You've ridden horses before, right?
Yeah. Look, I've ridden them. I don't know how to
Battalion.
maintain them.
Oh.
We're
Well,
really
neither do I.
siloed in our responsibilities there. See.
I'm used to riding like seahorses, big seahorses, not
Of course. you
these
are,
types of
yeah.
horses. Different.
Yes. Right.
So you're going to teach me how to take care of them, but this
Well,
patent
when it
horse
comes-
seems like a good animal.
It's basically
When it
the
comes
same,
to-
but the males don't get pregnant. Is my understanding, Salvamil.
Oh right, yeah, the seahorses, the males get pregnant. It's really
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah,
It's
but
crazy.
No
the
pouches.
Basically the same otherwise.
The pouches on these.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, when it comes to riding, you follow my lead. I'll show you how that works.
All right. Are we ready to head north? It's starting to get late morning. Let's say we head out.
I think we should get going.
Yeah.
Feel a little shopped out, to tell you the truth.
Does everyone have what they need before we move on?
And more.
Have all your equipment? You've bought all your stuff? Everyone's poor again?
Yep.
Yes? Okay.
I mean, I'm so much richer because of Light Call than I was without.
Well, we're
That's
going to
my
get you some horses. And side note, if you guys want to find art or make art for your horses, I will include that onto this for next time. But for that, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up. As you get onto your horses and head north along the Imperial Road once again, the sounds and smells of Oaktown disappear behind you as you look towards the north and towards the forest on the road once again. And we're going to end our episode there.
Before I turn back, I say, "We'll be back for you, Butter."
And just in the
Any extra
very,
features?
very distance, you swear that you hear a a sad
Shouldn't have left me.
whinny.
I hope we're writing this down. Unresolved plot threads.
We have to get to
Hannah,
like level
notes.
20 to unlock the Butter riding mount. Is what happened.
Yeah, exactly. The Butter the draft horse.
I'm gonna grind for that one. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us on our mostly shopping episode. Appreciate you hanging around. Much exciting things to happen ahead. And hey, we still had that thing with Raz'sik. Very interesting. We turned in the gem there. We'll see what happens up ahead. As we've left Oaktown on to further adventures and further tales to the north. Tales of Terramir will be back in 2 weeks on January 18th. We will have a rerun of this episode next week on January 11th. And this episode will also be available on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms within the next few days. So thanks again, everyone, for watching. Happy New Year. And good night, everyone. Thanks.